Hello, and welcome to Motorhome Specialist, the #1 volume selling dealer in the state of Texas, and one of the largest Sportscoach Coachman dealers anywhere in the United States. Today I would like to show you around one of our most popular makes and models. It's our 2010 Sportscoach Cross Country Bunkhouse Diesel. Come on, let's take a closer look. Now, one of the first things that you'll notice about the new Cross Country here at Motorhome Specialist is the custom ordered elite paint job that we had put on the unit this year. Instead of the standard Cross Country paint, again, we custom ordered our units to have a much higher end, fancier paint job that would normally have been on the Sportscoach Elite. You'll also notice that we upgraded the normal wheel simulators to true Alcoa aluminum rims, so it's got a much nicer, higher end look on the coach aesthetically. You'll also notice that the Cross Country does have dual fuel fills. Now, one of the nicer standard features that you'll find here on the Cross Country is the really large side swing baggage doors. And you'll notice that it not only makes getting in and out of the bays much easier, but that also all of the bays are actually joined together. You'll notice that it's got a tremendous amount of length from right to left. It does have pass-through storage along the top of your bays as well. You'll also notice that the Sportscoach Cross Country does come standard with a full-length mud flap, and we install these at the time of sale. You'll also notice another really large storage bay here on the passenger side of the coach. And in this particular bay, you'll notice that it has exterior hookups with 110 satellite, where you can actually hook up your outside satellite dish or tie into a dish from the inside of the coach. Has its own phone jack as well as 12-volt connection. So, you can put a whole outside entertainment center here very, very easily in the new 2010 Cross Country. Now, in this particular bay, you'll notice how easy it is to access both your house and chassis batteries. And you'll also notice that it has a very convenient battery shutoff switch. And this is a hardline disconnect that you would use in the event you were going to store the coach for an extended period of time and just wanted to make sure that there was no draw on the batteries whatsoever. Now, in the last bay on your passenger side is where you're going to find the 50.6 gallon, which is a very, very large LP gas tank that is standard equipment here on the Cross Country. Here at Motorhome Specialist, we also ordered our Cross Countries to feature dual pane glass. So you'll notice that they are a tinted glass, but again, also a dual pane glass. And we also ordered our Cross Countries to have power awning. Now, as you step around to the back side of the new 2010 Cross Country, you'll notice again the beautiful styling and graphics here on the back of the coach. You'll also see your backup camera, which of course ties into your side cameras on this coach. They are blinker activated. It's a huge safety feature. And of course, when you turn on your left-hand side blinker, you'll be able to see down the left-hand side of the coach. You turn on your right-hand blinker, and you'll be able to see down your right-hand side of the coach. It's a super feature, and we did put it on all of our Cross Countries that we have here at Motorhome Specialist. You'll also notice the full-length rear ladder. Now, the 2010 Cross Country is powered by the 340 horse Cummins diesel engine, and it also is coupled with the Allison 6-speed automatic transmission. Now, the Cross Country also has a 5,000-pound trailer hitch with a 7,500-pound towing capacity. Now, as you step down the driver's side of the new 2010 Cross Country, two of the first bays that you will come to is your 50-amp service cord. And you'll also find the optional 1200-watt inverter. Now, this bay is the utilities bay in the new 2010 Cross Country. You'll find many of the items that you would expect to find in a highline diesel pusher, like the Cross Country, things like your black water tank rinse, an outside shower with hot and cold water, exterior water pump switch, as well as your connections for your phone and coaxial cables. You will find a couple of specialty items, though, that Sportscoach does that are really unique. One being the Waterworks board utilities panel. This is a way to very easily switch from either filling your tank, sanitizing or winterizing the unit, or switching to your city fill. Again, it's just a very easy way that they've designed the coach where you don't have to hook or unhook other unnecessary lines. You simply just turn this valve to the setting that you need at that time. You'll also find, and this is one of the neater features I've seen in a utilities bay, Sportscoach has designed this to where you can simply hook up your sewer hose one time on this unit and leave it hooked up. Then it will dump down through this pipe that they've designed, and you can simply remove the top to it. Then it swivels in either direction, so it makes hooking up at the park much easier. But obviously it keeps the sewer hose out of your utilities bay, so it keeps your utilities bay very clean. And of course you're not having to hook and unhook your sewer hose every time you go to dump the unit. Now it can simply just stay hooked up to the coach, which is a great feature. Now in these other two bays, of course this is just going to be the opposing storage bays on your driver's side. So of course it's still passed through, and you'll notice that these two bays are adjoining as well, so you can put things of great length, fishing poles, golf clubs, things like that. It's easily stored in your cross country on either the driver or passenger side. In the last bay here on the driver's side is where you'll find most all of the fuses, solenoids, things like that for the chassis of the coach. The cross country does ride on the Freightliner XC chassis, which has air ride suspension, and it also has a way to manually dump the air inside the coach. This is beneficial to lower your entry step closer to the ground. And of course, before you set your leveling jacks up, it dumps the air out of the air ride suspension system and just makes the coach set up much harder to where you don't have a rock or sway on the inside of this coach once you've dumped the air ride suspension system. Now as you step around to the front of the new 2010 Sportscoach Cross Country, you'll notice the huge one-piece windshield. They've also gone to an all-new wiper blade system. They're a massive windshield wiper, largest I've ever seen in the industry. It's got a great new look. Notice the progressive headlights. These coaches also feature the Diamond Shield front end paint protection. So it's just a much nicer way of keeping the front end of your coach from getting rock chipped than the traditional bras and things that they used to have to put on the coach. The 2010 model Cross Country features heated and remote mirrors, and they even have integrated blinkers on this year's model coach. Another nice benefit of the clear guard protection over a traditional bra is that you don't have to take it off to get access to your 8,000 Onan quiet diesel generator, which is an optional feature here at Motorhome Specialist. Now the Cross Country also features computerized automatic leveling system. So it's simply just push one button, hit the auto switch, and the coach will level itself automatically. Now why don't we put out the signature feature of the Cross Country bunkhouse, the massive full wall slide as well as the bedroom slide, and take a look at the interior of the new coach. Now as you step inside the new 2010 Cross Country, it's easy to see that this coach has a tremendous amount to offer from floor to ceiling, literally. From the beautiful bow floor flooring that was special ordered here at Motorhome Specialist, to the soft touch vinyl ceilings that are coupled with 2 roof air conditioning units that are all centrally ducted. Now in this particular unit, you'll also notice that we did put the dual leatherette sofa sleepers in the coach. But in each one of these coaches, they do feature this L-shaped booth. It saves a tremendous amount of space. It's got a great look. And it also makes for a great lounger when you're just going to want to watch TV, having this L-shaped booth the way that the new Cross Country does. You'll also notice all the way along the driver's side this tremendous amount of overhead storage. You'll also notice that Sportscoach has gone the extra mile and put hidden hinges on the coach, and they are heavy-duty European-style door hinges. So they'll give you years of great service in this particular